Let's be honest. Buying a cheap diode laser engraver is one of the fastest ways to waste money. If you think the machine automatically equals income, because the laser is not the business. The business is customers, margins, consistency, and not messing up orders. So before you spend $300, $800, or even $2,000 on a budget diode laser, here's the real truth: the pros, the cons, the hidden costs, and the worst-case scenario nobody talks about. Straight to the point. Most beginners see laser engraving videos online and think, I'll engrave tumblers, sell on Etsy, and boom. Side hustle. Reality, laser engraving is not passive. It's manufacturing. You're dealing with materials, setup, calibration, design software, customer expectations, mistakes that cost real money. If you don't like problem solving, this side hustle will destroy you. Let's talk about what cheap diode lasers actually are. A diode laser is great for wood, leather, paper, basic acrylic engraving, coated metals. But it is not the same as a fiber laser. Yes, diode lasers can mark stainless steel, but it's usually surface level. A fiber laser is built for deep, permanent metal engraving, so if your dream is engraving knives, tools, firearms, or industrial parts, a cheap diode is the wrong tool. That's mistake number one. Everyone asks, should I buy 10 watts or 20 watts? Here's the truth. For engraving, the results are similar. The main difference is speed. 20 watts finishes faster. That's it. It doesn't automatically double your profit. Profit comes from customers, not watts. If you don't have orders, a faster laser doesn't matter. Laser engraving looks easy until you actually own the machine, because the hardest part isn't pressing start. The hardest part is setup. You have to dial in focus height, power, speed, test grids, material differences. Alignment. Most diode lasers require a focus gauge, and honestly, it's not beginner-friendly. There's not a lot of good information. So what happens? You waste blanks. And wasting blanks is wasting money. Let's talk numbers. Because this is a business channel, that cheap $600 laser is not the full cost. Here's what people actually spend. Laser machine, $600. Air assist upgrade, $150. Honeycomb bed, $100. Ventilation and ducting, $250. Light burn software, $120. Safety glasses, $50. Fire extinguisher, $40. Starter blanks inventory, $200. Shipping supplies, $100. That's already over $1,500 before you make a single dollar. So when people say, I'm starting a laser side hustle for cheap, no, you're starting a small workshop. Let's be real, everyone is selling the same things: tumblers, keychains, coasters, cutting boards, random Etsy gifts. These are commodity products now, and commodity products lead to price wars, and price wars kill small side hustles. Because you can't compete with someone selling a coaster for $4.99 with free shipping. So if your plan is, I'll sell what everyone else sells, worst case, you never make your money back. Let me paint the real worst case. You buy the laser, you're excited. You make some test engravings, then you list products online. At first, nothing happens, no orders. Then you finally get your first Etsy order, a personalized tumbler. You're nervous, you run the job. Halfway through, the laser shifts slightly. The engraving is ruined. Now you have wasted blank, wasted time, a refund request, a customer who leaves a bad review. That's the real business, not TikTok highlights. Now imagine that happens 5 times. Your side hustle becomes stress. Cheap diode lasers can work, but they're not industrial machines. Common issues: inconsistent power, frame wobble, belts needing adjustment, bad customer support, replacement parts delays, software learning curve, and worst case, your machine breaks mid-order. Now you're not a creator, you're a repair technician. That's not what most beginners signed up for. This part is serious. Laser engraving creates smoke, toxic fumes, fire risk. People underestimate this. Wood can ignite. Acrylic fumes are dangerous. If you're running a diode laser in a bedroom with no ventilation, that's a terrible idea. Worst case, fire or long-term health issues. If you can't do safety properly, don't do this business. So, is a cheap diode laser worth it? Yes, but only under the right conditions. A diode laser is worth it if you start small. You focus on engraving, not cutting thick materials. You avoid saturated Etsy junk. You sell high-margin personalization. You get local customers. You treat it like a real business. The machine is just a tool. Your niche is the business. If I was starting from zero today, here's exactly what I'd do. Step 1. Forget Etsy saturation. I'd go local. Gyms, real estate agents, small businesses, wedding planners, schools, corporate gifts. Step 2. Sell products people actually need, not random coasters. Think branded signs, premium personalized items, bulk orders. Step 3. Charge correctly. Stop underpricing. If it takes you 30 minutes to design and engrave, that's not a $10 product. That's a $40 product. So before you buy a cheap diode laser engraver, don't ask, what's the best machine? Ask, what am I going to sell that people actually want? Because the laser doesn't print money, it prints products. And products only matter if customers are waiting. If you want, comment your budget and what you want to engrave, and I'll tell you if a cheap diode laser makes sense, or if you're about to waste money.